How's it going? You got seb.brantigan, and if you're looking for some information on the fast track six-figure formula, then you're most certainly in the right place. So what I'm actually going to do in this video is, right here in front of me, I've actually got the fast track six-figure formula. I actually bought the product. So what I'm going to do is a review for you in this video and really share with you some things that I learned from it, some real key concepts that you need to understand in your business, and just really my thoughts about it. So I've done a couple of things. I've written a blog post that kind of goes into more detail. There is a link in or around the video description, so just make sure to check that out. I am also giving away some bonuses for people who decide to take me up in this offer and buy through my link. I want to reward people for doing that, and I'm going to kind of walk you through how to actually buy it and all those good things as well, just so you're clear on the process. So I really think this would be an awesome thing for you if you are actually looking at this product. So this is what you actually get, guys. And by the way, a lot of people don't really share. I don't feel they do proper reviews. They don't even buy the things they review, which is crazy. So I want to actually just share with you what you actually get. So what will happen is you'll place your order, and then you'll get this here in front of you. So you'll give an access to a membership site. If you've already bought Ray Higdon's products before, then there probably is a membership site for you already. You'll just be sent a link to it, and this will just be added into it. So it's very easy. They send you your login information, so you can access the product, immediately after you buy, which is cool. So here we've got the first couple of modules are on MP3, which I think is awesome because you can download these, put them onto your phone, onto your iPad, whatever, and then when you're out and about, maybe you commute, maybe you have to drive a lot, then you can play these. Whenever you're going out and about, so these are great ways that you can have kind of a university while you're on the go. So the first couple of modules, so we've got number one is how to get unstuck and create momentum. So what Ray Higdon and Mark Hoverson have actually done, which are two great guys, by the way, who I have met in person. So I can, say that they are real legit guys who are there to help you. They actually talk about some of the things that they did, some of the situations they went through, when they were really struggling in their business. They really were not having the success that they wanted. Not only that, but a lot of things were happening in their life which really were getting them down. Okay, so they talked about kind of the effects of that, and then how to detach yourself from what's happening in your current situation, and then move on to something better and brighter. So Mark and Ray really give a lot of great tips and scenarios. One of the tips I learned from these guys was, how can you, get unstuck, and how can you create momentum? Focus on things that you want rather than what's happening in your current situation. No matter what's going on, there are always positives. Okay, there are always positives. Just think that if what's happening to you right now, is that for your greater good? Okay, so those are some things to really consider. So module one really was very interesting. I picked up a load of great tips. Ray Higdon and Mark Hoverson, they already deliver fantastic value and training. And I've really been learning from these guys for years, and it's a real honor to have actually met them a couple of times. So module two is the velocity of money and your first six figures. They talk about some things that really appear in people's minds when they're trying to make money. So they talk about money blockers, what are some of the things that happen when you're younger, and really your relationship with money, and how that can actually stop you from making money in the future. This is a big concept of why people are broke. Okay, so they really give some great tips on how to let go of limiting beliefs, how to let go of beliefs that money's a bad thing, or people with money are evil, or it's wrong to be wealthy, which are all those are all nonsense statements. So module two really helps you to unpick those, brush them aside, and how to really move to that six-figure mark. Okay, so module number three is super important, one that is really close to my heart, which is affirmations and the self-talk of a top producer, the daily self-talk of a top producer. So why is that important? Well, most people, they just do the day-to-day stuff, and what they don't realize is if your mindset is not on point, then your actions are not going to be on point either. So there is such thing as working too hard. You're just working and working and working, but your mindset is not in the right place. So that means your actions, are based on your mindset. So if you have a negative mindset, then you're going to get negative results from your actions, no matter what they are. So this is really crucial. Okay, how can you better your self-talk? One of the things that I do is I do mirror affirmations. So I say, I'm wealthy, I'm abundant, I'm speaking to 6 and 7 figure earners on a regular basis. I really speak some things into my reality that as I do these consistently, they do actually bring me the results. It's the consistency part. You can't just do affirmations one day or 2 days and then just completely forget about it. Life gets in the way, and then you're like, well, affirmations don't work. Yeah, you didn't work affirmations. So these are really, really crucial, and I really picked up some great gems from this module. They also chuck in a bonus module as well. So, some of the things I've talked about is like Ray's daily routine, same as with Mark's daily routine. These are really interesting. Like some of the things that Ray does is he does all of his his content, his emails, some follow-up phone calls perhaps. He does all of this usually before 8 a.m. Pretty impressive. Most people don't even wake up by 8 a.m. and he's done all of his essential tasks by then. He's been to the gym, he's had his workout shake and all that crazy stuff, and he's done it before most people even open their eyes. Pretty incredible. So having a ritual like that is really going to set the pace of your day, and also having the habits of a successful person. So are you watching your thoughts? Are you guarding your thoughts? Are you having the right thoughts? All of these things are super important. So module 4 is about word wizardry. So some of this stuff is really crucial. So what kind of things are you doing when you're conducting webinars? What kind of things are you doing with regards to emails? And also, what are some of the words that are coming out of your mouth to kind of put a twist on that? So what things are you saying that are creating the reality that you want, or the reality of the things that you don't want? So these are two super powerful things. So how can we master the transformational communication? Well, it's very simple. We have to really be speaking the reality that we want. Very simple. So there's some great tips in here on exactly how to do that. Module number 5, kittens to lions, which is activating the hidden producers in your team. There are some tips and bonuses on this, okay? But it's about working with the people that are doing well. What people in your organization, who's doing well, or are you able to spot talent? Are you able to work with someone who maybe is not doing well, but they have a very specific skill that would benefit you and the other team members that you can leverage off of? I've done this personally in my life. I've done joint ventures with people who, at the time, for example, I was looking to get better at sales. So I worked with someone who's a sales coach, a sales trainer. And funny enough, at the time, he was looking for someone to help him with, social media and marketing, and that's when we both fused together and really worked together. And we actually did a product launch that really was very successful. It raised over, £12,000 in UK money, which is about $18,000, in about 6-7 weeks. We didn't do any paid marketing, but we did work together. We did put together a lot of, value training information to make that happen. So that's not like a promise that you can do a product launch to make that happen, but it really is about activating the, going back to the point, who are the top producers in your team, in your inner circle, and what are some of the qualities that you can leverage off of, maybe that you don't have yourself. Okay, so here's the other bonuses though. The bonuses I think are really good. And I had been through these kind of similar to what Mark has done in his high-level programs. He does stuff like this. So Mark is really a high-level guy. So here's about how to run risk-free inter-team competitions. Okay, so here's why that's cool. Okay, because you can, really, you can go out and sponsor a lot of people, but how can you motivate a team? That's really important. So motivating a team, why that's important is because you want to have that leverage. Okay? You want to have that leverage to scale your business. You want to get out there and you want your business to grow without you constantly having to work. So this is just a sneak peek of what you actually get. Pretty cool. So here's the other bonus: 6-figure vaccinations. This is actually one of my favorite trainings. Okay, and why I like this training is because Mark actually walks you through all of these steps that happen up until you make 6 figures. Okay, so he talks about what some of the pitfalls are, what some of the hurdles. He literally tells you what things that you can expect to happen. Okay, and he shares the stuff with you, so you can have that foresight into what's going to happen along your journey. So you don't have to guess, well, when is this going to happen? what things are going to stop me. He's been through it himself, and both him and Ray have coached a bunch of clients and got them to six figures. So not only have they done it from experience themselves, they've also had a lot of clients who they've taken to six figures as well. So they know that they can kind of spot patterns that stop people, but also help people to get to six figures. So super cool. So this was really great training to be a part of. So the final bonus is 21 secrets to being a transformational teacher. So being a teacher is important because you can really impact a lot of people. Okay, so if you're someone who's a teacher slash speaker, instead of you just talking to someone one-on-one, well, other ways you can kind of expand your reach as a teacher. Not only that, but how can you teach effectively? What are the things that you can share with people to help them to get better results? So one of the things there is the first secret is speed. So what things can you do in terms of how can you help other people to do what they do faster? What things can you share to help others to compress their time to speed up their results? One example is buying a course like this. This is a way to kind of condense time. So instead of you having to spend years going out and learning something, why not pay someone to receive that information and mentoring so that you don't have to go through all that hard pain and the school of hard knocks yourself? Doesn't that make massive sense? So some of the other things I've done as well. So this is just the back office, but this is my blog post. Okay, so I actually wrote this, which is the Fast Track Six-Figure Formula Review, and I actually go through each module. It's kind of similar to what I've done in the video here, but in a written format. So go ahead and check that out as well. You'll also get my free ebook on 7 steps for unstoppable sponsoring to help you to sponsor more reps, make more sales into your business. I love giving that away to people, so it's totally yours as a gift for visiting my blog. So the other thing is, okay, so bonuses. Yep, these are bonuses I will give to you if you want to buy through my link. Okay, and by the way, I am an affiliate, so I may make a commission if you buy through my link. I have to, throw that out as a legal disclaimer. But, here's some of the bonuses I will give to you to reward you for doing this. So number one is a live recruiting replay. Okay, so what I actually do is, now I do actually sell this product for $97, but it's a $297 value that you will get for free when you actually buy through my link. So what I actually do is live recruiting on social media, and I recorded all of it. I actually did a screen share, recorded the whole thing, and I'm going to just give that away to you. So I don't really give that away to many people, but I really want you to have access to this product, and so that's a great way, I think, of enticing you, kind of giving you a nice little Bruce's bonus there. So number two is my 5-day social media sponsoring bootcamp. Now I've had a lot of great testimonials from this. People went through this bootcamp, and there was one guy who, I think he sponsored 3 people in a week. Another lady has like tons and tons of inboxes, inquiries about her business. She was very happy about the results. So that's another thing I'm going to throw in for free. That's a video series where I do 5 days of just totally crushing it on social media, just sharing with you what I've done to build my business and sponsor over 100 people just on Facebook alone. Number 3 is a YouTube webinar replay that I did, which is only for my team and paying clients, where I show you exactly what I did to go from nothing to 45,000 targeted views on YouTube in under 18 months for free. Okay, totally free training. I'm going to chuck that in as a bonus for you buying through my link. Number 4 is a 20-minute one-on-one coaching call on Skype or Facebook or Zoom, however you want to do it. But what I'm going to do on this coaching call is I'm going to ask for some insight on your business, what it is that you're working on, and really offer some advice. Okay, offer some advice and insight based on what I've done to really help you to transform and break through your business. That's a $47 value. So there's like almost $700 worth of additional bonuses and value that you can get by purchasing the formula here. So what I'm going to do is actually show you the okay. Let me go back here, and I'm just going to actually show you. I'll actually type in the website here. I'm going to actually show you the sales page. Okay, so here we are. This is the actual sales page of the Fast Track Six-Figure Formula. So what I'm going to do is scroll down and it's actually at a discounted price. So if you're watching this at a later time and you're paying a bit more, then sorry about that. But I do feel like even if it was at $297, that's a phenomenal price. You're really going to get a ton of value from this course. I really do recommend it. So all you do is to scroll down, click the button here to order, and then you just fill out your payment information. Very, very simple. Again, if you've already bought through Ray, then you will have access to already have a membership website. So it will just, give you the information, the login steps to go and access the course. You can always log in at any time and review the information. So, even if it's like $300 for this course, then, really I feel it's worth it. Okay, and why I feel it's worth it is because instead of you doing the day-to-day stuff that, may not be getting you the results that you want, it's great to have someone to come along and offer a few tweaks that really can help you and move you in the right direction so that you're not wasting your time and you're doing stuff that's more effective. So hopefully that all makes sense, and hopefully you enjoyed this review of the Fast Track six-figure formula. My link is actually somewhere in or around the video for the formula. But I really appreciate you watching. If you enjoyed this review, please like, comment, share the video, and look forward to seeing you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.